Trevor Ngindo for Prime Edition, Nairobi.
The Kenya Bureau of Standards, in partnership with the World Trade Organization, has rolled out a training program that seeks to improve compliance standards for exported goods. Kenya Bureau of Standards Acting Managing Director Esther Ngari says that the initiative will remove barriers that have hampered locally manufactured goods from penetrating the global space, as well as a push for an increased bilateral trade relations with other countries.
Africa remains Kenya's major export destination, as latest figures from the Kenya National Bureau of Statistics for the January to March period of 2023 indicates. Earnings from the African region rose from 82.2 billion shillings in the first quarter of 2022 to 100.2 billion shillings in the first quarter of 2023, largely driven by increase in exports to Uganda that accumulated 50.4%, the DRC at 42.2%, Rwanda at 23.3%, Somalia at 44.5%, and Ethiopia at 40.2%. There, however, is a need to fast-track the entry of Kenyan goods to the global spectrum in order to fully maximize the country's potential to reduce the costs of doing business while easing the movement of goods and services.
The main aim is to ensure that we are eliminating these technical barriers to trade, and that one member of WTO is able to trade with the other member of WTO without a creation of these technical barriers to trade.
As a result, the partnership will see various industry players trained on compliance standards that match the international arena so as to ease market pressures that constantly strain locally manufactured goods.
In terms of their exports, you export to many areas of the world, and Kenya's exports benefit from more knowledge, or your governments will benefit from more knowledge in terms of how to develop regulations, how to become more competitive in what you do.
Additionally, they noted that there was a need to create a robust environment with an open and business-friendly regulatory regime in order to reduce competition from other developing countries that offer similar products, often at lower prices.
If you are trying to access other markets in Europe, for instance, and you feel you do not have access, for you that becomes a barrier. So then the WTO rules are about seeing how you can address those barriers. Can you challenge them as unfair? Have they gone too far in the name of protecting the environment or protecting health? So what are your options for doing that? So that's the kind of thing we're discussing now.
Ndutamo Kami for Prime Edition.
Kenya and the United States of America